So I did Brie Cassidy's video, and she works with NIL and Open Doors. And ultimately what I learned from her video is that there's not just a one-way road to reaching your ultimate goal, and that a door closing doesn't necessarily mean that it's the end of the road on what you want it to do. But there's so many different opportunities out there and different ways to reach your end goal, and just to keep an open mind while you're in your career path, and to lean on your support system, because those small things can make a huge difference. And in terms of how her goals and career pursuits align with mine, she talks about being a first-generation college student, let alone a student athlete. And she was a student athlete at Nebraska, which is a Big Ten school. And both her parents were born out of the U.S., so she never really had that outlet that most people do have, being like having the resources of, hey, I need help with financial aid, housing, figuring out stuff for college. She never had stuff like that, so she had to kind of figure it out and make sure that she had a support system wherever she goes, and that her coaches and staff members knew her situation and were able to help her and work with her, and that was a big thing for her. So in that sense, I get where she's coming from, because I'm a first-generation college student myself. Both my parents were born outside the U.S., and I kind of had to figure it all out on my own, and I really leaned in on my support system here at STU, whether that was teammates, coaches, staff. I had to lean into my support system, so I was able to fully succeed. And so in that sense, I do understand her. And when she talks about her ultimate goal of wanting to build something special and make a difference and an impact on student athletes, that's where I also understand her too. So she went the route of going through working with the University of Kansas and their athletic department, and also through Open Doors with reaching different athletes with NIL deals and stuff like that. I understand her wanting to help student athletes become the best versions of themselves. So for me, it's just a little different, because I want to do it through, whether it's like physically, mentally, through rehab, in the weight room, on the field. She just talks about ultimately wanting to make a change in their life and get them to where they really can be. So I get her in that sense. And a tip that she provided that I plan to incorporate in my career pursuits, and I think is super important, is that to lean into your support systems and understand that even if you think you can do these things alone, it's best to lean into those people that you have, because they can make all the difference. So have those support systems, have those connections, because they can elevate you and bring you to a new level that you never thought you could. So it's just extremely important to have those people around you. Don't let them go, and embrace it.